Is it narcissism or autism? I've had a question. I think my husband may have autism. Has little capacity for empathy and scored 0 on a personality test for agreeableness. I've watched hours and hours of footage about narcissism, and although some of the behaviour feels the same, I don't think the intention is to manipulate. I think my husband can't cope with his emotions sometimes or any criticism, and he lashes out. He tends to lecture me and calls me my behaviour things like deplorable and absurd. This is a very good observation, and often narcissism can be confused with autism. Autism is about neurodiversity, and in a nutshell, one of the challenges is around emotions. And so often we as empaths, interestingly, can often end up in relationships with narcissists or people on the autistic spectrum, where our needs are neglected because we're such a fixer and a people pleaser. But to my dear friend here, some of my clients who have suspected that their partner might have autism decided to do small online free tests as if they were them to get an insight. My encouragement to you is to mention your concerns to your partner and observe and notice their reaction. Now, I have no idea how long you've been together, what challenges you're facing, but often what happens in these types of relationships is the empath gets to a point where they're no longer able to sustain because it's all giving and it's not coming back. And as you rightfully mentioned, with people who are on the autistic spectrum, the deliberateness is not there. They just don't get it. And so there's a really wonderful book. You're going to have to inbox me and I can screenshot and send you a picture of the book. This handbook that's really helpful for empaths trying to work out whether their partner, it's a handbook for empaths and autistic individuals who are in relationship. So it gives you some tips and guides. But I think ultimately us as empaths need to realize our emotional needs won't be met in that relationship. And so it's prudent that you think about what are your other alternatives, which you may not want to consider because your hope is that your partner will be able to meet you there. My hope is that your partner is open to exploration, because it's highly likely that if they are neurodivergent, this impacts on all aspects of their life and their relationships. Usually they tend to be in particular fields, engineering, IT, where there's systems and processes and that works for them, but it's the relationship dynamics where challenges can occur. So that might permeate throughout their life. In addition, I would encourage you to seek therapy with a therapist who is aware, neurodivergent aware. So you go into the therapy with a practitioner who is aware of the dynamics. And this has often happened to me in therapy with clients who've come to, often my autistic clients have come to therapy because of relationship breakdown. And because I am informed about neurodiversity, there's aspects of their behavior that just start to arouse my curiosity. Now, for some people, they welcome the opportunity to explore if they are neurodivergent. But for some people, it creates a massive barrier and it's a place they don't want to go. So if you do mention this to your partner and you're stonewalled, it is what it is. We are where we are. If you recommend therapy and you're stonewalled, it is what it is. We are where we are. It may be prudent that you seek some help for yourself to assist you, because it's not easy and it does take its toll on your life, your mental health, and that's not great for your greatness. I want to thank you for your question, a really important one, because often narcissism and autism do get confused. I hope this is of help to you, and if you need further assistance, reach out to your girl Key. You are not alone, but we can't always make it on our own.